talking to the rollers wearing diamond rings, wearing kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine like jet flying, son of a gun, and I'm having a hard time holding these alligators down. They call me Hot Rod. Everybody knows it. I don't have to say what I am, because I've done it. That's the difference between you and me. You talk about it, I do it.
You will know that your ass is mine, and that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
What's going in the East Side David's son? Let's so and let's also get ready to unboard the Royal Rumble match is over.
And that is fantastic. Thank you so much for the introduction. Yes, sir, indeed. You are listening to the East Side Dave and Son Wrestling Show. That's right. My name is Eastside Dave. Some call me Davey Mac. Some call me Daddy. As far as my partner goes, well, he's the star of the program. His name is Stanley Mac.
For now on, I'm going to call you David.
Okay. Off to a very weird beginning. And, of course, this is your Elimination Chamber preview show. That's right. Before you watch the Elimination Chamber, make sure you're listening to this very fun little program dedicated to the WWE. And what we do is every time there's a pay-per-view, you can hear Daddy Mac and Stanley Mac giving their thoughts, their predictions, and prognostications.
I wonder if Vince is listening. Vince, I have to give a shout out to you if you're listening.
I happen to know for a fact that Vince McMahon is definitely listening. Any specific words that you would rather say besides just the proverbial I have to give him a shout out, like you just said? Anything you specifically would like to tell Mr. McMahon? By the way, that's Mr. McMahon to you. You don't know him well enough to call him Vince, okay, pal? So it's Mr. McMahon. Now, what would you like to say to Mr. McMahon? Thank you.
Guess what? I happen to know Vince very well.
Okay, just
you. Vince are really friends.
This is what happens when you talk to a delusional child who thinks he has a friendship with a 70-something-year-old man who he's never met before. Quite frankly, Stanley,
Bret Hart.
You did meet Bret Hart. We all met Bret Hart. Who else have we met so far?
We met Vince.
We never met Vince. We met Dean Ambrose. We met Finn Balor. We've met Bailey.
We met Zayn.
We've met Jerry Lawler. We've met McFoley.
Okay.
Who else?
Wait, McFoley? Oh yeah,
Ryback. Hornswoggle. And who, Jules? Jules is Ric Flair.
Ric Flair and Charlotte Flair.
And Charlotte Flair. Okay, excellent. All right, Stanley Mac. We're here to do one thing. That is discuss, of course, how your math classes are going. The silence is deafening. What?
We are actually here to get on to the show. So we're going to get on to the show.
We will get into our Elimination Chamber predictions and prognostications in just a moment. How is school going, though?
Good. Now let's get to it.
Stop the lies. Is school going? Is it acceptable?
Yes. But these...
Favorite class? What's your favorite class in school?
My favorite class is Miss Allegro's.
Miss Allegro is a teacher. What's your favorite subject? Your favorite class? What thing?
Gym.
Oh, my God.
What?
I'm raising a meathead.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Your favorite class is gym? What about history? That was always one of my favorites.
We don't do history.
You don't do history in school.
Yep.
You don't learn about history. Am I to get this right?
Yep, we don't.
Do you know who, let's say, George Washington was? If you tell me that he was some sort of a cruiserweight champion or the Intercontinental Champion of 1776, Besides chuckle, I will also be concerned.
George Washington is the President of the United States.
Very good. 2 points for you. Which president, though? First?
55.
First president, 10th president, 40th president? Which president? First. Superb. Abraham Lincoln. The only thing about him.
He was a president.
He was a president. Do you know if he did anything special at all?
Yes.
Like?
I'm not going to say it.
You don't even know what you're not going to say. I feel like you don't really know a lot about Abraham Lincoln.
No, I know because it was
Just give me something. Anything at all.
not appropriate for the show.
It's not appropriate? What were you going to say? This is... Now I'm really curious.
The big thing he did, Jumbo, please,
Yes.
was when he passed away.
Oh, my God. The big thing he did... Oh, you mean when he got killed? Shot?
Yes.
That was so dark.
I knew
Dark.
It's not appropriate.
It's not... Well, I mean, listen, it happened. It's history. It's not like we're just sitting around, but that's dark. You're a dark person. You're a natural heel. That's okay. So am I. You know, Father David is wrestling in April. You know who Father David's taking on? Gilbert.
Guess what?
And by the way, wait, hold on. Father David has something to say. Gilbert, if you're listening, okay, don't think I forgot about the time you snubbed me for an autograph, which is why I have decided to challenge you and kick your butt. And I'm only saying butt because Stanley Mac is sitting 3 inches to my left.
I'm fine.
But Gilbert, let me tell you something, pal. When Father David gets his Christian hands on you, he ain't going to be healing you like Jesus and the lepers. No, he's going to send you and your butt to hell.
Okay.
Hail Mary, full of grace. Father David's going to kick your face.
Daddy, okay, Gilbert, if you're watching out there, I will be in Daddy's corner.
If he's watching, I would be scared for him because this is simply an audio-only podcast. It would mean that he would be looking at nothing. You're aware of this? There are no cameras here, my friend. Okay, listen. Enough of the nonsense. Elimination Chamber 2019 is nearly upon us, happening this Sunday, 15, 16, 17, that's what, February 17th, 2019. Let's get right into it. Okay, sir? No disqualification match between Braun Strowman and Baron Corbin. Stanley Mac, who do you like and why?
Wait, Blonde, you starting this off with?
Yeah, I'm going to start this off with. We got a lot of titles on the line, but I want to go with a non-title match to begin. Braun Strowman versus Baron Corbin. I choose the order. You give us the predictions and prognostications. Thank you.
You know what? I love to go with upsets.
Oh, my God.
So Baron Corbin will beat Braun Strowman, and I know this was disqualification.
Well, I tell you what, that's well thought out, and it's 100% incorrect. There's no way Baron Corbin wins this. Braun Strowman, he kind of, I hate to say this, but he was hot as lightning, and then that injury and the surgery, and in my opinion, he's cooled off slightly. So that's why I think it's very important for him to pick up a victory, get back on the win thing, conquering the WWE.
I have one more thing to say.
Okay.
Maybe Gilbert will say. So Braun Strowman, if he loses, this is gonna be bad for his career if he loses to Baron Corbin.
I agree. That's why I'm surprised you're going with Baron Corbin.
I know. I say what I've seen, and that's what I see.
Okay. I love it. I'm not sure if that made any sense whatsoever. Then the very next match is going to be Bobby Lashley, your Intercontinental Champion. But that's not all. It's actually Bobby Lashley and his manager, Leo Rush, in a handicap match against Finn Balor for the Intercontinental Championship. Stanley Mac, who do you like?
Enough of Bobby Lashley.
By the way, in regards to the last match, I, of course, am going with Braun Strowman. Go ahead now, Stanley. Who do you like? Lashley and Leo or Finn?
Oh, my God. Come on, Finn. I'm picking Finn.
Me too. I'm in agreement with you on this one. I think Finn Balor has to become the Intercontinental Champion. And then what I would like to see is, and I hate for anyone to ever lose their job, but boy, Bobby Lashley is Dullsville. Let's be honest. He's probably the most boring performer in the WWE.
I think after WrestleMania, there's still going to be a Bobby Lashley.
I know, and like I said, I hate to have anyone. I don't actively root for someone to get fired because it's their life and their livelihood. But they got to do something with him. I know that they're trying to give them a manager, but I don't know.
Does he deserve the Intercontinental Championship?
They're just doing anything they can. They've tried everything they can. They've given them different opponents, different rivals, different feuds, a manager, no manager, babyface, heel. I don't know. In my opinion, the last thing you might want to think about doing is put him in a tag team. Hell, put him with Leo Rush in a tag team. Maybe that'll make him a little bit better. I don't know.
Him and Leo Rush is a full chain wrestler. He wrestles on 205 Live.
I know.
Which means he must be a full chain wrestler.
Absolutely. So you know what? They would have the power and athleticism thing going. That combination's always nice. I don't know. I'm just trying to think outside the box here. Okay, Stanley, let's go for it. The Tag Team Elimination Chamber match for the inaugural WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. We've never had a Women's Tag Team Championship within the WWE. Now, let me give you the teams. Nia Jax and Tamina versus the Riot Squad. We're talking Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan versus Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville versus the Iconics, Billie Kay and Peyton Royce versus Bayley and Sasha Banks versus Naomi and Carmella. Stanley Mackins, go for it. Who wins?
I'm doing the WhatsApp side, but these people can't see it.
They can't see it because that's the thing about podcasts. They can't see you.
That's the one problem.
Unless they've hacked into the computer and are spying on us through our own camera. In which case, I'm actually starting to get very scared and slightly anxious about this.
Daddy tells me there's nobody that would do that.
Presidential history continues with... Do you know anything about John F. Kennedy, President Kennedy? Did you learn about him in school?
Yes, he was a president.
And what happened to him?
He died.
He was shot in a car.
He was shot in a car.
In a car. By the CIA. Now, Stanley, who do you want to...
CIA?
Don't worry about it. Now, the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship, who do you like?
Why? You can't go against Bayley and Sasha.
So is that your choice?
Yep, I'm picking
Bayley versus Sasha? Bayley and Sasha win?
Bayley and Sasha.
That was going to be my choice. I hate you. I'm just kidding, of course.
Guess what? I do not accept your apology.
No, Bayley and Sasha was going to be my choice. All right, I'm going to give you something that will be the little twist. I think Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan have a chance to be that twist. The Riot Squad's been up in the WWE for what, a year now, a year and change. No titles between Liv Morgan, Sarah Logan, and Ruby Riot. And I certainly don't see Ruby Riot beating Ronda Rousey in this pay-per-view. So thus, maybe it is time that they do a little twist and they give a little gold to the Riot Squad. So that will be how I differentiate myself from you, okay?
Okay.
President McKinley. Do you know anything about him?
Yes, but Daddy?
Shot.
He was shot. Why? Okay.
Shot.
I feel like next president is going to be shot. You always like to do presidents that ended up dying, gotten shot.
Well, they don't necessarily all die, but, well, McKinley did. Okay, the next match is going to be the aforementioned Ruby Riott versus Ronda Rousey for the WWE Raw Women's Championship. Who do you like?
Ronda Rousey versus Ruby Riott. I wonder who's gonna win. Ronda Rousey! I pick Ronda Rousey. There's no way she'll lose.
Agreed. No way she loses. We don't have to spend a lot of time on this match. Ronda Rousey has this very, very easily. In fact, wouldn't make any sense. Charlotte Flair, though, will be sitting front row. I would assume Charlotte's going to do a little run-in and mess her up. Let's go for this next match, which is for the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championship. We're talking about your champions, the unlikely team of The Miz and Shane McMahon, the best tag team in the world, versus the Usos, Jay and Jimmy Uso. I will say that as of this broadcast, we learned that Jimmy Uso was arrested. So will the Usos even be in the match? Well, I mean, he can get released on bail. The question is whether WWE disciplines he and his brother and decide to pull them from the match and put in somebody else. I don't know. But let's just play it out like it is The Miz and Shane McMahon versus the Usos for now.
So, if I have to make a pick here.
Please do.
But, Daddy, okay.
And you do have to make a pick. That's the purpose of the show.
Before I have to say.
President Reagan.
No,
Shot.
Dad.
He lived, though.
Oh, that's good. Did he pass away, though?
Eventually he did, but it was not from the bullets. The thing I'm trying to teach you is guns are bad. They're not good for you.
Guess what? I'm not buying one.
Good for you. Give yourself 2 points for that. Okay, now who do you like? Miz and Shane McMahon versus the Usos. Who do you like?
Apparently, Daddy, his favorite tag team in the world is saying The Miz because he's calling them the best tag team in the world.
That's what they call themselves. I'm going with the bit here.
Okay, that was a joke.
I do like Miz and Shane. I never thought I would like Miz as kind of a good guy. But actually, weirdly enough, I do feel he's pulled it off a little bit.
Yeah. But
who do you like in this match, you nut?
The Miz and Shane are winning. Do you know why? Because they're not going to give it to a guy that just got arrested.
Agreed. And if they pull the Usos from the match and they have given them a different opponent, to me that wouldn't make sense to change the belts. And we just saw a tag team belt change on Raw as the Revival finally got their first tag team championship in the WWE. I believe they were definitely tag team in NXT, right?
They're the only, one
two-time, right?
Two-time, baby. Two tag team champions.
Heck of a team in NXT, and they're a heck of a team in the WWE. It's nice to see him get a shot. All right, Stanley Mackins. We got another match, my little friend.
I was just seeing the Revival song.
This is it, buddy. Final match for the WWE Championship. We're talking about your WWE Champion, the new Daniel Bryan, versus AJ Styles, versus Jeff Hardy, versus Randy Orton, versus Samoa Joe, versus Kofi Kingston. Should be a really exciting match. A great mix of competitors and WWE superstars. A lot of future Hall of Famers in this match, if not every single one. The more you look at it, the more you realize all of these guys are incredible.
So is Kofi Kingston taking Mustafa Ali's spot?
Yeah, Mustafa Ali got injured, so Kofi is replacing him in the match. Very good call. Good observation.
Is why would they do it? I could see why would they do Kofi? Why not a guy like Rey Mysterio?
Well, I don't know. I mean, Ray. I thought I heard that Ray also is injured as well, or feeling some pain lately.
Wasn't he supposed to be in this match?
Yeah, we'll find out more about that. But who do you like in this match, bro? You still have a plethora of phenomenal talent.
Elimination Chamber, the WWE Championship, and the Universal title always will stay the same, which means I'm picking the new Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, me too, bro. I wish I could go against you on this one. But I'm telling you, the new Daniel Bryan works. Never in a million years would I think that Daniel Bryan, the ultimate underdog, babyface, good guy, would be able to turn heel and really execute and pull it off. And he's done a fantastic job. So I, too, am going with the new Daniel Bryan.
So
Give us a couple impressions before we wrap this thing up.
No, but before we go, can I call him Daniel Bryan?
Absolutely.
That's all I have to say.
Give us your 3 best wrestling impressions. Go. Let's go. Come on, perform for the people. Let's go. Come on.
Okay.
Let's go, little monkey boy.
Mr. McMahon 316 says he just peed his pants.
Well, that's good. Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Yep. Remember that?
That was a great one. Okay, next.
Oh, darn it.
Next one, let's go. Rapid fire.
The Nate Sybil.
Come on.
Woo, kiss stealing. Woo, women's in white and woo. Holding a hard time. Hold these alligators. Woo.
Hold these alligators. All right, excellent. Final impression.
Jimmy the Superfly Snooker. It doesn't look like I'm not. Wait, are you making fun of me? No, sir. No, sir.
That was Rowdy Roddy Piper, my absolute favorite.
Well, by a lot.
By a lot.
But Austin.
Stone Cold's right there, too. You're right. They're both kind of tied for first. Let me tell. Okay, now. Wait a second now. You come in here, okay? And Jimmy, Superfly, okay? I want to be on the pin, okay? I want to be on the pin. Piper is trying to be on the pin, okay? Now hold anything. Now you're on the pin, okay? And you're not saying nothing. You're not doing anything, huh? I love you. Hey, buddy.
Yes.
I love you.
That nice and blessing.
Oh, okay. Listen, I want to say fantastic episode, Stanley Mackins. Where are you going? You're just leaving? You're like Elvis. You're out of here? Garfield! President Garfield! Know what happened to him? Shot! Maybe. I'm not sure. Okay, listen. Enjoy your Elimination Chamber. This has been the Eastside Dave. It's on the Wrestling Show. My name is Eastside Dave. Thank you all for listening. My son's name is Stanley Mac. Somewhere on the couch, dealing with the fever, is Juliana Mac. Hopefully she feels better. We're sending this one out to you, Jules. Feel better, sweetheart. Adios, amigos.